Hello, my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Heyer, and I believe in dragons. I've seen a movie yesterday. It was called The Ninth Gate. A movie that I first saw, a movie with Johnny Depp. And I said I'm going to give it a watch because I have nothing else to do now. So yeah, it was about a book that was written down by Lucifer itself. A book that should give the powers of the equality of God. And there was a large society of Satan worshippers that tried to summon Satan itself through the books. And then Johnny Depp's character was constantly chased by them to have this book again of Satan worshippers. And in the end, Satan was not pleased with what the Satanists have planned, because they have forgot about the true purpose of this society. They only had sex with each other and orgies and thinking that this is what they want, but in fact it was actually Johnny Depp's character that was constantly helped by that what is called Lucifer. Very interesting movie, by the way. Even more about the title, The Ninth Gate, because I know everything about 5 gates, but the ninth I don't know. Why do I talk to you about this? This is Satanism. This is I'm loving the dragon, not Satan, because I've seen something in this movie, and that was when this girl that helped Johnny Depp's character, when the eyes changed. You have to look it up. This movie, when these eyes changed, that he was under kind of a spell of her, and that reminded me so much of my dragon. When my dragon came to me for so many times, my dragon just gave me the same watch. Her eyes, that she was inside of a female's body, she was very female. It's just like in this movie. And her eyes was the only thing that I could see. And I was underneath a spell. And that is what I could see again in this movie. But the thing is, it's about Lucifer, about Satan, about, I don't know, Lucifer and Satan is in fact a different entity, but in this movie it was for entertainment values. But how she was looking at him and how he was under a spell, that was something that reminded me of the dragon. And I have to say that I was under a trance as well, that I could not see. They said in this movie an old woman who was obsessed about this book and everything that was written down about Satanism, because she once saw this Satan figure and she was in love, she said. Then as a watcher you said, how can you be in love with the devil himself? But later on in this movie you start to understand that she is trying to seduce you. She's trying to be with you. And that is something that why is this movie so similar to my dragon? Then of course the Christians will say, because this is the devil. No, it's not the devil, but there is something true about this movie. If you just say that this is not Satan, because Satan is not real, but this is a spirit that is with you. In the end, Johnny Depp's character asked, are you my guardian angel? And she said something like that. And she protected him from these Satanists that are worshipping actually her in this character, but they didn't know. And she wanted them to feel her, that it's her, but they didn't. They couldn't. And that is why she didn't care about the society, because this was not about worshipping anymore. This was about them and the rich society that they are. It was not about something personal, a personal bond that you have with the spirits. It was about them. And I could understand this, and that was a bit creepy actually, because this was about Satan. Actually, sorry. But the eyes, that was so amazingly portrayed. when she watched him, and eventually they had sex with each other because he was under a trance. And these eyes were the same eyes that I saw with my dragon. When my dragon came to me in a dragon's form, not a human form, these eyes was the only thing that I could see. And sometimes when I closed my eyes, I could still see these eyes. And I could say the same thing as this rich old lady in this movie. I was immediately in love. I was under a spell. Was this dragon magic? I believe so. This is nature. This is the elements. This is what the dragon can do. They can give you heaven just by staring at you while you are staring back. You are just under their spell. And that is what is so beautiful about this. Just when you watch your dragon while they are watching you, then you have this connection with each other. And it's not one Satan for everyone. I mean, everyone has their own dragon or dragons, several ones. And they also, when you are staring at your own guardian, that is pure magic. Sometimes I myself cannot say what happened afterwards because I looked into the eyes of the dragon too much, a bit too much to know what reality here was. 5 months he brought me to the dragon realms. I could see through her eyes, and it was so beautiful. The eyes of the dragon are the windows of the soul, but they are the soul itself. And that, when you gaze upon that, then you could see the power and the beauty and the roughness and everything about nature you can see into these eyes. And you just want her. You just want your dragon. You just want him, maybe. You just, not just this hug. You want more than a hug. You want more than that. You want everything from the dragon. Everything. You just want them. You just want to look like them, at them. You want to be them. That is also something that I've seen in this movie. Is the dragon Satan? No, because Satan doesn't exist. But I've seen Lucifer, and Lucifer is a dragon. That is what I've seen in my experiences. Lucifer is not my dragon, not my guardian, not my god. But I've seen a draconic energy that introduced himself as Lucifer. LCF, like in the movie say. But this was very nice portrayed. And in the end, he was trying to have this ritual, this ceremony of the 9 gates that you have to get through. The 9 passages reminds me of the 5 passages that you have to get through to the Dragon's Gate. The 9 gates are trying to test you. Every gate is a test. Every gate is where you have to get through. It's a difficulty. And if you succeed all 9, then you go through and you get equality with what you are looking for. And that is actually a bit the same. With every gate there is a difficulty. With every gate there is a guardian. With every gate you have to find your way through it. With every gate there is a dragon that is helping you. That was also in this movie where she is helping Johnny Depp's character. Your guardian is there for helping you, guiding you through every gate. Very interesting movie, this, the 9th gate. Very interesting. It's about Satan, but actually, do this Satan away. Just don't listen to this name, and just watch it. It's beautiful. I never saw this movie before, and I said, why not? Because I have time. For once, so now I can watch a movie. Very spooky as well sometimes a bit, because of the murders, but the murders were always caused by the followers, and that is what I don't want you to become, my brothers and sisters. To have these orgies and you don't even know why, because you want it. because you want this, and this is something that you have to remember, and I hope that you will all remember this, that you remember why you are doing this, that you don't forget the eyes of the dragon watching you. The only thing that this girl, this guardian, like they say in this movie, was interested in was Johnny Depp's character, because he didn't know what this was, and in the end he was so interested that he wanted to do the ritual himself, after being bonded by this Lucifer character that was actually a girl in this movie. So yeah, very interesting movie. You have to watch it. It's so revealing actually, but it's not the devil. I don't believe in the devil. I don't believe in Satan. I believe in Lucifer, yes, but I don't believe in Satan. It's not the same character. I always have to protect myself by saying, it's not the devil. It's not the devil. Like every Christian is saying to me, you are worshipping the devil. I said, no, I'm worshipping the trees. I'm worshipping nature. I'm worshipping the gods inside of nature, inside of the earth. I'm worshipping everything that is draconic. I'm worshipping life. And when the dragon is looking upon me, I worship the dragon. I worship my dragon. I can say it here out now. When I look upon the eyes of my dragon, I worship my dragon. And I sometimes miss her. I can feel her, but I just want more than that. And sometimes I cry for this. I want more than just these feelings. I want more. And that is why my path is succeeding. That is why I can know things. That is why I can feel things. Because I want this. And my dragon knows this. Sincerity is so important. Your dragon knows this when you are meaning something, what you say and what you think. Like I say, my brothers and sisters, it's your path, it's your circle, and it's not Satan, it's your dragon. And when they look upon you, that is pure magic. I worship every tree. I don't worship gods. I worship dragons. And they are gods, but I don't call them gods, I call them dragons. And sometimes I call my own god, my goddess, a mother, because she is responsible for every tree you see. And she's responsible for everything. And that is the only thing that I ask for my path, and that is just leave her alone. Leave this place alone. I'm walking through it during the night. I'm not afraid of this. I love this. I want this forest to come alive. So enough about this. Just this movie. Just maybe give it a watch. Maybe you've seen it. Maybe you didn't see something like that in it, but I've seen some things that you could replace your dragon with. And yeah, just don't hide away from the dragon. Let them look at you. Let them look at you while you are looking at them. And you will discover what dragon magic is. And it's the most ancient form of magic in the world. It's pure nature. It's pure elements. Everything you see combined in one power that is living in you. That is why you are tranced with the dragon that is gazing upon you. That is why you are affected by it. When you look upon her soul and everything that she has seen, everything that he maybe has seen. My brothers and sisters, be blessed.